beautiful! As some of you maybe know, I recently went to an anime manga convention called Manga Comic Con. And for that occasion you usually dress up quite nicely, although I didn't really do that in the first 2 days. But regardless of that, I really wanted to try making a lookbook this time, and I have no idea what I'm doing. It's my first try. I hope you like it. Whatever, let's just start right away. Okay, here's my outfit for the first day, and lovely. As I was trying to get my outfit shot, I had this lovely person walk next to me and say something stupid, and as you can see, I can't shut my stupid mouth and have to counter something, so yay. Anyways, this is my outfit. I wore the SexPot dress, which I already introduced to you in a previous video. As for the accessories on my arms and hands, I wore the rings, which I always wear, and some of the silver jewelry, which I also always wear, plus 2 band rubber bands, one of Birujina and one of Kizu. As for the upper part, I wore 2 of my SexPot necklaces, which I also forgot to film, but basically the one that I'm always wearing, plus the other one, which came as a free extra to those who went to the SexPot store and left a lot of money there. Plus on the head I wore my little head thingy, which you can see here. Unfortunately, I didn't really put a lot of effort into my hair because I was kind of annoyed of doing it, but looking back at it, I wish I would have put more effort into it because it really did not last long and it looked shitty very fast, but well. And last but not least, the shoes, for which I chose my Yosuke ones. I was actually very lucky on those because I got them secondhand for like 20 bucks or something, and they're usually very pricey, so I got them immediately without trying on. Luckily they fit perfectly and they have been very cool and trusty ever since. And that's it for the first day. Moving on to the second one. This outfit was rather basic and more of a spontaneous last minute choice, as I was really not feeling good that day, so I just ended up putting on some sloppy things that I would normally wear and not the things that I originally intended to put on. So as for the upper part, I wore my oversized SexPot revenge shirt with my studded Ghost of Harlem tank top underneath, plus for the necklaces, the SexPot one that I always wear and something that I got secondhand a few years ago. The bracelets this time were Giluka, Birujina and one of the scapegoat ones that I have, plus some really cheap silver looking like ones. On the bottom I decided to go for my AliExpress boots and my AC/DC rack skirt pants combo mix thingy. I don't really know how to call it, but it's cool and you can't go wrong with it. And since I really wasn't feeling myself that day, I just put on some lousy makeup and did some really basic hairstyling. To finish things off and to prevent myself from getting too cold, I decided to put on a really old H&M jacket, plus not to forget the SexPot revenge bag that I would use every day. On the next day I was actually able to put on a bit more effort again, so since I have announced a VK meetup, I have decided to go for something that you usually can't wear on your day-to-day life, something that you maybe might be able to wear in a band, whatever, just something really VK-ish.
Oh, what is this? Oh, no,
so as you can see, I went for a corset that I got many years ago somewhere on eBay, and this thing really had no intention in cooperating this time, so unfortunately I also did not think about asking someone to fix the strings on the back before I asked them to take the outfit shots, so yay. Anyways, hair and makeup looked like this. I also decided to put a little flower thingy in it. Plus, on top of the corset, I decided to go for this little bolero thingy that I also got many years ago on eBay. I think it's from a brand called GLP something. I don't know. On the bottom I decided to layer a few things that I have made by myself a couple years ago. First the train that goes down to the bottom. Then on top of that there is this tiny little, I don't know what it is, piece of fabric that I needed for a different outfit. Plus to spice things up and to have a bit of tangling stuff on the front. I also decided to put a scarf on top of those things. Plus, to add the complete VK-ish vibe, I also went for my self-made pants that are absolutely not just as uncomfortable and tight as the corset I wore on top, but they are cool, so yay. And to make it look like I'm a bit taller than I actually am, I decided to go for my trusty Demonia boots, which for some reason hold up to this day, and they just are a perfect match to those pants. And that's it for my third outfit. Ah, yeah, the things I'm capable of doing when I'm not a complete mess. Anyways, day 4. This time I decided to go for a VK style that I really like a lot, but barely wear because I feel like it doesn't suit me that well. And this style would be the 90s inspired coat there. I don't know, I think it's beautiful, but maybe my hair's too thin for it, maybe my skin is too oily. There's something that makes me feel uncomfortable in it, although I really love those type of looks.
It's a dream.
So, starting off with my head this time. As I was going for a 90s inspired look, I tried to let my hair look quite messy. Plus, I would add a little feather boa thingy into my hair. I got it somewhere at the carnival section. And a little flower arrangement thingy on the side. As for the makeup, I did not put on lipstick because I knew I was going to wear a mask anyways. Plus, I also did not smear the makeup as far down as I wanted to because of the same reason. On the neck I decided to layer 2 scarves, one that I got years ago at Primark I think, and one that I have made by myself. Underneath that I wore my military inspired jacket that I just got somewhere here in the city, plus a tank top underneath. On the bottom I went for my harems pants, which I also got many years ago somewhere on eBay, and on top of that yet another SexPot revenge skirt that I also got many years ago. Shoes were my AliExpress ones that absolutely are not a Demonia fake. And to round things up, I also added some cheapo jewelry stuff, which absolutely did not annoy me at all. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, I have no idea what I did, but I hope you enjoyed regardless. Until next time, stay lovely.